Hi, this is Mato. In this video, I will show you the game between Garry Kasparov and Mark Taimanov. Game was played in Moscow in 1978. Kasparov had white pieces and he started with knight to f3. Taimanov played d5, g3, knight to f6, bishop to g2. This is a quiet start by Kasparov, isn't it? Bishop to f5, developing a light square bishop before playing e6. But bishop is no longer defending pawn on b7. So Kasparov played aikido move, c4. Actually, opening that Kasparov is playing is called Reti opening. e6, and now queen to b3, attacking the pawn on b7. And how should Black continue? How should Black defend the pawn? Well, Taimanov decided not to defend the pawn. He played knight to a6, daring Kasparov to capture pawn on b7. Kasparov played queen to b5. What happens if queen takes on b7? This is what Taimanov had in mind. Knight to b4. Threat is knight to c2 check, winning rook. But this is not the only thing. After, say, knight to a3, Black has a draw by repetition. If queen takes pawn, then rook to a8 position is repeated. What happens if queen goes to e3? Then the rook takes a knight, and Black is winning. So white would have to settle for a draw. But Kasparov played queen to b5, check, c6, and now there is a difference now. Queen takes pawn on b7. Take note, pawn is no longer on c7, and that is going to be a big difference. Knight to b4. Threat is knight to c2 check, winning rook, and also rook to b8. But now knight to e5. Can you see the difference now? Pawn is no longer on c7, so threat is queen takes pawn on f7 checkmate. It's Black to move. Bishop to g6 should have been considered. Taimanov played knight to d7. So queen and knight are no longer connecting on f7. But Kasparov captured knight on d7, and Taimanov can't take it back. Why? Because queen takes rook. Taimanov played knight to c2 check, forking king and rook. How would you continue if you had white pieces? Would you play king to f1 or king to d1? Kasparov played king to d1. This way, king will prevent Black knight from coming back in the game. Knight takes rook on a1. If only knight can return in the game, Black would be okay. Kasparov played e4, attacking bishop. Pawn takes pawn. And now knight to e5. Again, there is a threat of checkmate on f7. Bishop to g6, defending. Knight takes bishop. H takes on g6. bishop takes pawn on e4, and black resigned at move 14, believe it or not. Possible continuation is rook to c8, but really it is not defending the pawn, because bishop can take the pawn, and after rook takes, queen takes check, after king to e7, knight to c3 could be played, and if, for example, f6, making room for king to escape, b3, this is just not possible continuation, bishop to b2, attacking the knight, knight takes pawn, pawn takes knight. Kasparov is a knight and a pawn up. That's why at move 14, black resigned. That was very interesting game, wasn't it? If you already have no opening which you play when you have white pieces, but are considering to have second opening when you are white, you can give Reti a chance. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.